What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about the narcissist silent treatment and why they stop communicating. A lot of times, narcissists will use the silent treatment as a form of control. But there are so many different reasons why they just stop communicating. And I just want to tell y'all a quick story based off my experience dealing with the silent treatment, how it affected me. Because narcissists, they don't always use the silent treatment like to get a reaction out of you as far as you cooperating with them. They need you to comply in a certain way. Sometimes they use the silent treatment on you out of jealousy. And from my experience, I can remember a very, very long time ago, I was a teenager, and me and another person had decided to just go on a job hunt. And it was just like for fun, but at the same time, it was in hopes of finding a job. And so we had decided, like, okay, you're going to search on this side. Like, there's this busy business highway, and it was filled with businesses, and there were so many now hiring signs and stuff like that. And it was just places, like just so many different businesses that you had to choose from. Restaurants, hardware stores, convenience stores, hair supply stores, just anything. Movie theaters, like you could go work at the cinema, so much. And I had always wanted to work at a restaurant. They even had the grocery stores. You can go work at the deli, bookstores, the coffee shop, the cookie shop, the ice cream shop. There were just so many different places to apply to. And they were on both sides of this highway. So we were like splitting up, like I'll search on this side, you search on the other. And we did that. So out of the searches, one place called me back and I got hired. And I stayed on that job. That was my very first job. Like 4 months after my mother had passed, I was finally ready to, just start to do something with myself. And I didn't go to school. I didn't go to college or anything. And I needed to have some income, because I still had my sister to take care of. So I needed to have something going on. And I wanted to, at the time I was staying with an aunt. So I wanted to get my own apartment. I wanted to be on my own. I wanted to feel, what it is to be independent. And I wanted to work. And then at the same time, I needed that. So that job called me, and I was on that job for a very long time. It was my first job, and I absolutely loved it. Met a lot of people on that job. It was a family oriented environment. It wasn't just business. It was family. It was friendly. It was welcoming. It was warm. And I noticed that person, they didn't, they weren't so lucky as finding a job as quick as I did. So it was like I started to pick up on their jealousy and their resentment and everything like that. And within that, that's when they start to just give me the silent treatment. Like if I had done something wrong, because, things are working out in my favor, and like people say, favor ain't fair. And it was just like, that was something that we both had the opportunity to do. And now, instead of you, being happy for me, you choose to use your energy to be jealous. So narcissists, they don't always use the silent treatment as a form of punishment to get a reaction out of you or to get you to do things a certain way. Sometimes they do it out of jealousy. Now that was dealing with that situation. But as far as it being in a relationship with a narcissist, you can look at the silent treatment as being something that is an eye opener to you. If you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, or with a person, and you don't really know that they're a narcissist, but you've been here before with them with this silent treatment thing, with this non-communicating for a while, And it's like, okay, so I'm just used to you being like that, and I'm pretty sure you're going to shake back sooner or later. Never condition yourself to their behavior. Like, don't even try to get used to that, because you deserve so much better than that. And they have no reason. They have no valid reason to even treat you that way. And it comes so suddenly and just out of the blue. But, you know, it comes a time when you start to, like, realize that they begin to act this way during certain moments of your glow up, you know, like when things, you know, start happening for you, going in the right direction, like, you know, good things are starting to happen. And, you know, whether you got the job you want, or just things, or everything just coming together for you, and you just at peace. And everything just working it out, you know, working out for itself, and you don't have to work so hard towards making things, you know, come together and just work out for you. Like, it's all about you right now. And they could see it on you. You know, there's a glow in you. And they can't stand it, because it takes the attention off them. Sorry for that, y'all. Y'all know I work at a school. So the narcissist, they'll start to give you that silent treatment as a form of punishment, because now your position is taking the focus off them. Now you're going to start focusing on other things and not just me. Now you're going to stop giving me supply, you know, that I want, because you have other things to deal with. You have to focus your attention now on this new job or school or something that you got going on. You know, they can't stand that. And so the silent treatment with the narcissist is a good thing, because it gives you the opportunity now to look at it like, you know, it always comes to this with you when I'm in this certain situation. And it's like, instead of you showing that you're happy for me and sharing this moment with me and celebrating with me, instead you choose to pout and just stop talking. And that's not normal. That's not something that you should just get used to. So the good thing about it is you could take the opportunity to get out. If you notice this behavior in a person happen time and time again in a relationship, friendship, with people in your family, get away from them, because you deserve better than that, and you deserve to have your moment, and you deserve to have your moment in peace. They do not have the right to take your moment away from you. You have the right to be happy for yourself. You have the right to that glow up. You have the right to express how hard you work towards accomplishing certain goals. You don't have to keep that away from them because they feel some type of way, like, oh, I know you talked about this enough. It's like they look for that moment to express such negativity and just to be the dark cloud, you know, that you just don't need. You don't need that, and you don't deserve that. And so those are some of the reasons why narcissists give you silent treatment and just stop communicating. Now, it gets deeper. They don't just stop communicating and go silent with you, you know, for a moment's time, and then they just pop back out like if they weren't just acting that way. They don't just, you know, just up and switch back to being normal. You know, sometimes they take it further because they can't get that reaction out of you anymore. They were expecting you to respond in a way to where you're like, okay, sorry for talking about it so much. You know, because in a relationship, when you come home to your partner and you want to express, you know, how good of a day you've had, you want them to feel it with you and be happy, and like, you know, and you come home and you're like, I got that job that I've been wanting, you know, good news. or something like that, or and you're just happy and you're ready to just celebrate and go out to eat that night. You're expecting your partner to be like, that's good, babe. They happy for you, and you're gonna know it and you're gonna feel it. There's not gonna be any room for jealousy. But what a narcissist is like, you can't even express your happiness and your accomplishments around them at some point, because you get so used to, should I or shouldn't I, because they might feel like this, they might act like that. And you shouldn't even like subject yourself to that. That shouldn't even be a part of the equation. Why does that even fit into your thoughts when you're just, you're just being happy and you deserve that for yourself? So narcissists, they're come to the point where they see that you're not even fazed with the fact that they may give you just this negative response to everything instead of expressing how happy they are. So now you're used to that. And they know that you're used to it now. So it's like you're not sharing anything with them. You're not giving them the supply that they need to give you such a negative response. So they're like, okay, so you're not fazed, so you don't care. Sorry about that. So they take it further. And they're just that evil. They're just that evil-minded, very vindictive, very spiteful. And for what? Because you don't deserve it. They will go further and just ghost you. They will totally disappear on you because you're not giving them a response, a certain response, or you're not reacting in a way to where you need them to show you that they're proud. You don't even care anymore. And that's a good thing when you come to that point of, you know what, I don't even care. I'm not even about to entertain you, whatever, bump that. It's about me right now, man. I'm just so happy. I've been wanting this, and I just can't wait for things to just get going. Narcs, it's just like, they just live to be the downfall of everything you have going on. That takes away the attention from them, So they lack the capability of even showing you how much they care, really pretty much about anything, let alone just being happy for your accomplishments. So it's just like something that you now expect from them. And they will disappear on you. They'll disappear on you when you're not reaching out to them, when you're not expecting from them, when you're not needing them and wanting them to be there. They'll disappear. So they take it further so that you can reach out to them and ask questions and, need an explanation as to why they are behaving this way. Like, why is this happening? What's going on? So it's like they're finally like, yeah, okay, I thought so. I thought you was going to stop playing with me. And it's like, why are you saying that I'm playing with you? How did we even get to this point? All I did was wake up this morning and today was a great day. And I just wanted to come home and just unwind and just be in the moment and share that with you. And you just took that away from me just by expressing how miserable and unhappy you are with the fact that this is happening to me. And for what reason? And they can never give you an explanation. So don't go for it. Don't take the bait, for running behind them and trying to find out like what's wrong and trying to get a response out of them. Don't even give them that satisfaction of knowing that they are getting to you their way. Because that's what they want you to do. Now is your moment to get out. Now is your moment to see things for what it is. And it is what it is. A narc is a narc all day, every day, all over the world. They're not going to change just because you've gotten used to it. And you also have to start telling yourself, I deserve better than this. I don't have to put up with this no more. I'm just not. I can't. And get out. Get out and free yourself from that misery, from that darkness, from that place of confusion that they constantly bring you back to. by just becoming silent out of the blue and just unresponsive. And sometimes they just ghost you. And they do things like, for example, someone said that so much has been going on with them lately. They've been so busy. You know, a lot of stuff is turned around for the best. So I'm expressing how happy I am for them. Like, yay, family, you know, stuff like that. So what do they think about it? I don't know, because I left. I've been gone for 3 days now. Because, I don't know, it's just like we just have a communication problem. Like, where does that fit in at with the good things that are going on for you? That doesn't even belong there. That doesn't even make sense, and you can't explain it. The reason why you can't explain it is because it's nothing to explain. And they want you to feel, you know, confused. They like when you're in a state of confusion, because now you're going to start to question yourself, and they're punishing you while you're questioning yourself. That's the form of punishment. That's why they got away. That's why they disappeared for a few days. You know, you live together with this person. Everything is good when it's good. And when it's bad, it's like, all right, here we go again. And it does something to your spirit. It does something to your thinking. And so now, you know, you're wondering like, okay, why you keep disappearing? Why you haven't been answering my texts? You're not answering the phone for me. What's going on? Why is it like this? And why does it keep getting this way? But you got to think about it. You got to look at the patterns. You got to look at how there was a switch, how there was a shift in the atmosphere, and how, you know, things are in your favor now. And look at it like, every time it's like this for me, you become this certain way, and I just really can't explain it, but it doesn't make me feel good. You know, that's all the reason for you to just get out, because it's not going to change. You're not going to see anything different out of a narcissist, you know, leading into a positive level. It's just not going to ever be that way. And you deserve so much more for yourself. You know, narcissists, they say things like, I just needed to get away for a while to clear my mind because, and you're like, because you want to communicate. You're trying to get to a place of compromise and just settle what it is that's going on. You want to know what's going on because you care. That's the empathy inside of you. And the narcissists, they don't know what to say. So it's like, they just like, don't worry about it. I don't know, because it's just like, I just feel like you just been negative lately. Like, how am I being negative? Because I'm expressing my happiness for myself, for a chance. I'm finally happy. I'm finally at peace. You know, it's just like, why do I have to explain this to you? But that's what they want. They want to get you to this place of like, how did they want you to just come out of your body and just be like, I don't understand. This is driving me crazy. Why am I feeling like this? Why I feel like I'm being punished when I should be happy for myself? Like, I'm good. Why you can't be happy with me? And it's like they can't answer that. That's why they just say stupid stuff out of the blue. Like, you just being negative. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna just leave it alone. I just don't want to talk. So when they get that way, let it be that way. Let it go. Let it go. Because now, you know, you're ahead of them in this mind game that they play, and they want to have so much control over you with. So let it go and let them have that. Let them have that moment. Let them soak in that moment. Meanwhile, you know, you continue to focus on the direction that you're going into and stay on that path of positivity and just be that person who you really want to be. Don't let them take that away from you. You know, be who you want to be in that moment. Embrace who you're becoming. You know, you're starting to recognize the person who you really want to be. You become at peace with things. You know, you're at peace with a lot of stuff now. So be that. You know, you deserve it. And keep it. Keep it for yourself. Don't let them take that from you. So when you're going in the right direction and they go left, things are not going left between y'all. That's the narcissist. That's a tactic. That's a very effective tactic that they use to get this certain response and reaction out of you. It's a game to them. They need to be in control. So when things are going that way, when you feel that negativity in the atmosphere, when you sharing this moment, this space with them again, like we hear again, go right and stay in that right direction, because you deserve it. And let them just go. Let them go. Let them go stay with friends and family for a couple of days. This fake, you know, I just need to just clear my mind. I'm sorry, I just needed to. No one should just ghost you and just abandon you. No one. They should never just up and leave. We're in a relationship. This is a partnership. Why are you just taking breaks without warning? And there's really no solid explanation to it, you know. But that's what you can look forward to in a relationship with a narcissist, when they give you silent treatment and when they just stop communicating. And ways of dealing with it is just letting it be what it is. Letting them go their own little way and pout and call themselves trying to punish you because you're happy and things are going good for you. Let them be that way. Because you can't change them. You shouldn't want to change them. You should just focus on yourself, you know. And I really do hope that this message helps someone. Please share this video, because I was really feeling it this morning. And, you know, thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below. I have another video that should be uploading before this one. You know I was kind of all over the place in that video, but I hope that y'all can take something from that as well. So I'll talk to y'all soon.